it's the lucky duck, girl, you know that.
Saddle up, baby.
Cat Boo, get your ass up here. I'm about to put it down.
You the type to ride all night, girl.
Hey.
So wait, saddle at turning off these lights, girl. Cause I ain't having no.
What up, Cowboy Nation?
Let's get it in after dinner. You begin that, let me in that.
Chimed in into the G Little Corral. New Year's Eve. We're going to talk about 5 New Year's resolutions. We're going to bring it in right. So before I get to drinking and busting, want to holler at y'all. Live, the G Little Corral. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like, and let's get it going. Hey. Hey, how you doing, Cowboy Nation? This Greg Pittman, your Western lifestyle and influencer, coming at you on New Year's Eve. Just want to holler at you real quick, let you know what's going on as you bring in the New Year's in, and I'm going to share with you some of my top 5 resolutions for the new year. You know what I'm saying? And really don't chime in like that. But just for the sake of conversation, we're going to call it New Year's resolutions, okay? First, I want to give some shouts out to my main folks that's, been supporting us. Kathy Carter. Kathy Carter's the homie. She down in Louisiana. She's been supporting the Soul Shop Riders, the G Little Corral, all of our stuff from afar. And she's a real cowgirl. She's in a group I forget the name of their group. They Zydeco, they party, they do it all. But she a LA girl at heart. So I just want to give her a New Year's shout out and a salute and a thank you for her support. Okay? The next group would be the Cowgirls of Color. And you know what I'm saying? That's Britt, Brad, Penny, and Leslie, and everybody else. We just love them. They're beautiful black women. They do their thing in the inner city on the East Coast. And I can't say enough about them. Anytime they do anything, give them your support, Black Cowboy Nation. Shouts out. So every show, we'll give some shouts out to people that are part of our culture. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I'm working this shit while we doing it. Yeah. Also, if you'd like to contribute, help us out with the Cash App. All that information's on the bottom. Your donations will be greatly appreciated for us to give you content and things like that. If you have a product that you feel like the Black Cowboy Nation needs to know about, get us at on our website. I'll put all the information on the links at the bottom. Okay? Yeah, man. I really want to get into this new year with all the things that's going on. I feel like I have to clean my act up. I can't be one that just talk it. I got to walk it like I talk it. You know what I'm saying? So there's a couple of things I'm going to have to straighten out about my damn self. One of which is staying off the Pornhub. You know what I'm saying? It's like I accidentally stumbled upon Pornhub. You know what I'm saying? I was looking for hub caps, if you want to believe this shit, for my truck, and Pornhub came out, and I quickly realized that I could save about $300-400 a week in drinks on dates dealing with this. It doesn't feel personal when it's 300,000-400,000 people that's digging the same broad. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm old school. I like to drink and talk, get to know you first. So I put it on freeze, and I go put my cologne and have a drink and do a toast. Ask her, hey, do you come here often? You know, with your mom go to school? I be naked from the waist down, but I be having my tie and my suit on and stuff, and so it's like a date, and so it can get a little addictive with the pandemic and the social distancing, and all the lockdowns and stuff. You at the house and all them, So I'm switching out of Pornhub, just gonna go straight to stories, because y'all be having your stories up there and you be in your negligees and shit. So I feel a little more better about that. My second resolution is no shots. I'm not taking the damn coronavirus shot. I'm a cowboy up, work some dirt on my arms, drink water, rest, not look at the news, stay away from them 5G towers. It's a lot of little things I think I could do to avoid the shots. Now, the black man won't eat anybody greens. You ever hear somebody say, I don't just eat anybody greens, but you'll take the shot? That don't make no damn sense. You know what I'm saying? If you're a public school person, I know you got that mark on your arm from them free shots. And then lo and behold, 20 years later, bang, 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 gang banging, everything. We lost our minds. Chemical warfare is real, Cowboy Nation. Do you give your horse any kind of shot, or your dog? Hell no. Why would you do that? So that's one of my resolutions, is to fight to the end. This time next year, there's going to be some law in place where you have to have a shot and you can't work, you can't travel. So I'm going to be one of the last people fighting on that. Third, get my affairs in order. Black folks, how many of us has had sudden death in the family? Pookie got shot, or Big Mama fell down the stairs, or something like that happened, and ain't nobody got no money. They don't know nothing about how. They go straight to GoFundMe and some T-shirts and car washes. That's as cheap as burial insurance is. We shouldn't have to do that, black folks. And so I'm a veteran. You can just roll me on, like my dad said, you can roll me on the side of the freeway and I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? But if we're going to have a funeral and you want to cry and all your side broads start showing up and your life is exposed, at least have that paid for. So I'm going to get my affairs in order with my ex-wife, with, Gray or whoever, and whatever's going on, so everybody's taken care of. I don't want you to spray paint T-shirts and have a car wash for me. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's all you know, but the OG's telling you ain't got to do that. Go on and pay that little $20 a month for that burial insurance and get your affairs in order. You don't want to be fighting over Big Mama's land or Uncle Jerry's 56 Chevy. You don't want to be fighting over that. So just have that uncomfortable meeting with the family and get the shit together. And let's just progress, black folks. And who gonna get that horse? You got that good horse, and niggas will fight over that. Number 4, quickly forgive horses and people. You know, you want to be forgiving. You don't want to carry shit around throughout your days. Bad energy is bad karma. Um, I say horses because motherfucking horse stepped on my foot 2 weeks ago, and I'm still thinking about how to sneak in that barn and smack the fuck out of them. Excuse my f-bombs, but yeah, I gotta learn how to let that go, you know. And then I seen a nigga that owed me like $5 from back in '86 at the club, and it dawned on me that my back started hurting. I never forgave him, you know. And if we follow Jesus or Machi or any of the great beings, forgiveness is one of the best virtues. It takes a lot of stress away. Plus, how I'm not gonna forgive when I want to be forgiven. You know what I'm saying? I've been caught in a lot of bad compromising positions, and I want to be forgiven for that. You know, just a new year, but happy New Year, Cowboy Nation. I'm just running down my little 5, and tap in. Your comments are appreciated. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe. Hit that bell so you can know when we're coming on. We're gonna have some giveaways in the future, some cooking and all kind of good stuff. We're just getting it rolling, you know. And so number 5, let's see. Number 5 is support Black Western events, whether they're grimy or classy. All right, so you know, we all on the internet. We see everybody's trail ride and they dance and they get together. Some of them look real low, you know, but that's our people, and I have a good time when it's low. I have a good time when it's low. You know, I'm not a up dude, but I put on up events. You know, the G Look Ball, anything that I would be a part of is gonna be top shelf because I think you deserve that. But it's a part of our culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start supporting all Black Western events so that dollar and that advertiser can flow your way. So that's my top 5 resolutions, starting with the Pornhub. You know, your calves get nice and strong from, you know, when you watch those. But anyway, so yeah, and also just want to let you know, be safe out there. You know, it's been a rough year, but you take the reins and control your destiny, Black Cowboy Nation. You do that. It's wanted to just give a shout out to one of our advertisers and our new sponsors, and let you see a little ad we put together for them. And it's featuring one of our cowgirls of color out here in Cali, Chanel. And take a look.
Hey guys, it's Cowgirl Chanel here. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm 32 years old. I'm from Long Beach, California, and I've been riding for 12 years. I'm a first-generation rider, and with that comes a little bit of challenges, but we've overcome those challenges, and now I'm actually actively living the dream that I've always wanted to live. I have 2 horses. I ride English and Western, which I absolutely love. I am excited for this upcoming competition in Temecula at Galway Downs. I just wanted to give a special thank you to a few people. My mom, who has always been there for me and always been very supportive. My fiance, who does my footage and has always also been very supportive of me. And someone new, JR Wheels and Tires. I called JR Wheels, spoke to JR himself, and he gave me some valuable information and answered all the questions that I had. I stopped by his shop, picked out some really nice wheels for my new ride, and some cool mud tires too. Always wanted mud tires. When I stopped by JR's shop, I wanted to know if he did personal sponsorships, and he did. I explained to him what I did, and he was on board with helping me, and I really appreciate him for that. And I want to give a special thank you to you, JR. Thank you very much for this upcoming sponsorship for my competitions and other competitions in the future.
All right, now, special love and kisses to Chanel, soul sister of color. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got right there. So if you have a product or anything you want to endorse, because our platform is becoming bigger and bigger, we're getting subscribers and different people coming on board so you can have a light on your product. You know what I'm saying? But on this end of this pandemic year, don't think that at 12 o'clock the shit go away, but it's good to think in your heart it's a new number attached to the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So take care of your family and your horses. Have forgiveness. Just a quick recap. You know, you want to have stay off Pornhub. You want don't take the shots. You want to get your shit together so when the uncle goes stumbling down the stairs, the family ain't tripping over his 13 acres and that money y'all find. You want quickly forgive horses and people. You know, forgive people. Don't hold on to it because the motherfucker didn't mean it. You know what I'm saying? And believe me, he ain't the first person that's wronged somebody, and you ain't walking on water. You know what I'm saying? So let's have forgiveness in our heart. And as we can see at the end of the day, you know, you can't take nothing with you. You know. And last, let's support all Western events, grimy or classy. I like grimy, but the classy is gonna bring them dollars. So you got the, you know, Simeon Brothers. That's classy. You know, big stadium. They all look good, handsome men, family tradition. Then you got my dudes, the something riders out of Mississippi. That's grimy. You know, and I love them. They party, they drink, they smoke, they have a good time. Just keep the violence down at the end of those events, and they're all representative of our culture. You know what I'm saying? So that's my little five. And then we was able to track down with our host, Monty Escalante. You saw her in the intro. She had an interview with Gwan Featherstone, who is one of the pillars of the Urban Saddles Club. The Urban Saddles Club is a community outreach club that stemmed from the Hill, what we call in LA, which is our beacon of Western civilization. And the people that's still back on the Hill, that's Saddle Up, that's Chi and all those guys. So a branch of that became Urban Saddles. And so we was able to track down Guan, who's one of the the mentors and the developers of that group, and we got an interview with him. So check this out.
Hi, welcome back. This is your host, sitting today with the leader of Urban Saddles. We'd like for him to introduce himself today.
Hello, I'm Guan.
Guan, can you tell us, like, what does this mean to you, having a big role, an important role in the Urban Saddles? Like, what does that mean to you?
Well, as far as titles, I don't really get into titles. I don't subscribe to titles. I have to put a title for people to understand the pecking order of things or whatever. But as far as being a leader, I think we're all leaders. You know, I'm just like I guess I'm the voice of reason of all the leaders. You know, a king amongst kings. So we don't really look at me like a leader. I guess maybe they say that, but that's not the word we really use. You know what I mean? You know, right. So it's like I like to think of myself as a king amongst kings, and I'm the arbitrator for the kings.
I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. Speaking of that, we have kings and little queens in the communities, and we are, of course, I understand that you all recruit these children, kings and queens,
yes,
to come to your organization. How long have you, and again, how long have you been part of the organization?
Well, the organization is fairly new as far as Urban Saddles is concerned, but we've been an organization for years, for decades now, actually. We started out as the Hill Boys, then we were Saddle Up, then we became the Hill Foundation, then now we're Urban Saddles, you know, so, but it's the same group of people. We're a small knit community, more so a family than anything, and we've been doing this really since the 90s.
The 90s.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, since the
Okay.
90s. When I got out of the Army, I came back to LA in 99, and that's pretty much when it got cracking.
Okay.
You know, well, when I came back for good, though, but I was off and on visiting 93, 96, 99, like that.
Wow, interesting.
Mhm.
Okay, so let me ask you. If I have asked you again, please forgive me, but I like to get an understanding what your definition of a cowboy is.
Definition of a cowboy? Well, my definition is a little bit different. You have rodeo cowboys. You got cowboys that just like to just ride for the trail ride. You know, trail riding cowboys. You know, leisure cowboys. But for me, the definition of a cowboy per se is a person that dedicates themselves to overcoming all obstacles that are out there. You know, a cowboy is fearless and his endeavors daily, whether it's riding a horse or whether it's encountering people on the street or whatever it is. A cowboy is actually something that you take on in your heart. You're spiritually connected to the universe. You know, that's how you get along with the animals, and you have to relate to the animals. Some people that really don't know, you know, they try to force the animals and beat the animals. I'm not that type of person. If you see me, you know, I talk to the animals like they're people. So, you know, it's like I think they understand me and I understand them.
I like that. I like that. It's the process of grooming. It's a lot that goes into it. You know, a lot of people, as they say, people see a person's glory, but you don't know the story. So, like when you have the animals' personalities.
Yes, exactly.
It's a person.
They think, they breathe, they want to do different stuff. All of them have their different traits, different attributes, different things they like, don't like. So you got to figure that part out.
Okay, so with that said, do you have any favorites?
Any favorites?
Like a favorite horse, like that you worked with, like.
Yeah, but he's not here today.
Oh wow, wow.
Yeah, he's not here today.
That's nice. So let me ask you this, like, I know I spoke with another person earlier, and they were telling me the best horse to introduce like newbies or newcomers to would be, I think, the Walker.
The Walker, that's what we have out here. We have Tennessee Walkers out here. We have some Pacers. Yeah, the reason they said that is because these horses are for someone that wants to actually enjoy the ride, a pleasure ride. You know, they don't gallop. They do what you do, you know, the single foot, you know, 1 foot at a time.
Okay.
Walking, so it's more like you're riding like this, opposed to like this. You know, so that's the difference. You know, so I like this because I ride with my little solo cup. You see what I'm saying? You know, so but yeah, so that's what we ride, Tennessee Walkers. But I do ride quarter horses too. I started out riding quarter horses.
Okay.
Trying to keep up with these cats on quarter horses on the street it's not really that good.
Yeah, I've seen them like out and about in the community in the cities, but I never really took the time to inquire which horse was which. I just look at the horses and say, oh, it's cute, or but to really understand and get a background. And I think it's so important for our young kings and queens, African American population to know that. You see what I'm saying? Just as other ethnicities, they know certain things. They're sending their kids to boarding schools.
Yes.
So you have right here in your own city to give back and
Oh
show
yeah,
that.
oh
So,
yeah, for most definitely. You see, we got some youngsters out here today. You see some teenagers out here on these horses.
Yeah,
and,
I saw about 4
yeah.
4 or 5. Yeah.
And
Really
then they learned that right out here how to ride.
Well, I thank you so much for coming out to take the time to sit with us.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for
Okay.
having me.
And
Thank
I
you
love
for
to
having
stick
me.
around and look at some horses and ask more questions if that's not a problem.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Stay around, enjoy yourself. We're gonna barbecue a little later, and we're gonna, do a little dancing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my.
Maybe a little singing. You understand what I'm saying? You might
So-
sing a little something. You
Now, that
understand
just
what I'm
prompted
saying?
me to ask you this question with dancing. Now, you know how most people see the cowboys, and you go to, I guess, what do you call the dances? Like the line dancing? That is the same thing. That's the cowboys, right?
Yeah, a little shindig.
Okay, so do you all do the same thing?
Yeah, we do partying. Yeah, we do line dancing and but I mean we don't really just only do country music. You know, we still like soul music, R&B, hip hop.
Okay, that was
you
my
know.
next question. The
Yeah.
cowboy wobble or something
Yeah,
like
the
that.
cowboy
Okay.
wobble, you know what I'm saying? Drop it like her, twerk to a little old
Gotcha.
Garth Brooks or something. You know.
Well, if it's not a problem, if
I
you're
was
here.
on the road. Nah, but we have fun up here though. Yeah.
That's important.
That's important.
Wow. Okay. Well, I like to stick around and see what I can find and see.
Yes, ma'am.
And if I see that, I like to join in as well. So
Yes, ma'am.
thank you so very much.
And check us out, urbansaddles.org, urbansaddles.org. Check us out. You want to get involved? You want to get involved with helping a youth learn more about the equestrian lifestyle? You can check us out. If you want to get involved with yourself and you want to come out and be a part, learn how to ride, learn about the horses, just have a good time. Hang around some black folks with a heart. urbansaddles.org.
You heard that, spectators, urbansaddles.org. I'm your host, Monte Escalante. Have a good day.
All right, peace out.
Yeah, man, that was cool. That was my man Guan Featherstone. He sings on a lot of our songs too, and little drink before the interview so he can loosen up. And that was our host Monte Escalante. You'll see her a lot in our fashions and wearing our hats and our clothes and everything like that. So to reach us, just go to info at, and I should have this on the screen, but I'll put it in the notes. That's a good look today. That's our website. And so what we're trying to do is just bring the culture from Oakland, the Oakland Riders, the Cowgirls of Color, Platinum Plus, Three Musketeers. I mean, so many black equestrian organizations that need the platform. So we'll have interviews, music, fashion, food. You know, as you can tell, our host, she don't know shit. So we're just gonna come and ask that stupid question, and we're gonna ask that question that new people would want to know the answers to. Then we're gonna rely on you, the cowboy and the cowgirl, to educate us and bring us in on that cornerstone of this great lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So Happy New Year. Stay off the Pornhub and forgive people. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit together as well. And again, to Kathy Carter and Penny and you guys with the Cowgirls of Color, I just wanted to salute you guys and bring the New Year's in, saluting some ladies that I really that have supported us. And every show we're gonna shout out somebody. So we're gonna leave with we're gonna dial out with a video. I'm gonna shamelessly promote our music. So this is on Black Saddle Records, and the song is called Ironic. And the meaning behind the song is it's just ironic how we dark, full of light, and we're in a position to start over and build our nation as we should, with respect and dignity. So when you listen to what he's saying, then you'll know why we called it ironic. So until next week, love you, Black Cowboy Nations. Hit the subscribe, hit the bell, hit the comments if you're watching later, because I watch again. We rebroadcast it, and we're just trying to get as many subscribers as we can. You know what I'm saying? And so we'll leave out with ironic. And again, Happy New Year. Much love to you guys.
Racking with the walkers, walking with the rackers. Racking with the walkers, walking with the rackers.
Black stallion, battle battalions, my appearance deserve allowance. Appear before the thousands, make it clear for my accountant. No fear when he counting, fully here and I'm stepping. Treat that horse like a weapon, no remorse, I'm fully vested. Yeah, when I'm tour, I'm teaching lessons. I'ma pour it out these blessings. I'ma pour it while you guessing. Let her glow up, I'm the bestest. Finna blow up in this western shit. Finna own it, all the special shit in the zone with my specialist. In the home like a catalyst for everything benevolent. Yeah, I'm heaven sent. From everything that's evident, my condition meant is evident. Horse walker, night racker, I'm a talker, I'm a pastor, hold that halter like a master. Fuck the former, this the latter, when it matters. Climb that ladder on these bastards, hope it's shattered, that's a factor. I fix disasters, I'm a master, yeah, I'm a master. Yeah, I'm a bastard. Yeah.
Threes up and one down. Racking with the walkers, walking with the rackers. Threes up and one down. Threes up and one down. With these boots and this strap, the broad up on my lap. I love what I attract when I strut and I rap. Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Santa Ana. The niggas on the horses feed your soul like they was manna. Knees to the neck and other forms of disrespect. It hasn't happened yet, cause you know what happens next. Riding in the saddle with the spurs up on my boots. Bonfire at the stable for the whoop-de-woo. Wear the studs on my side for the hoorah. LA, Fig West, back to the east side. Come back to the fire on the hill. Drinking with my niggas, cause you know them niggas real. Platinum Plus, Compton to Atlanta. Soul Shot, Urban Saddles, Louisiana. With these boots and this strap, the broad up on my lap. I love what I attract when I strut and I rack. Threes up and one down. Racking with the walkers, walking with the rackers. Threes up and one down. Threes up and one down.
Skin dark but full of light. The epitome of ironic. We ride at night. Vibrant life in the side iconic. On something higher. On the hill feeling wired. What's the deal with your desires? You love the horse, I love them tires. Yeah, the earth is on fire. Fuck it, set it on fire. What's the issue, huh? Jump 'em in and stand beside me. It's been a minute since we tried it. Switch my diet up, your highness. Perfect timing with my brightness. Find alignment in the timeless. We love the culture. From the solar, I'm a Nova. Glowing like Jehovah in the open during COVID. Racking by the ocean, attract the hopeless with my potions. Full of notions, so show emotions when I approach them. Show trust I'm knowing, taste that wind when it's blowing. Waste the gin for the homies, I wait to win, but I own it. When I get it, I'ma blow it, yeah. When I get it, I'ma blow it, homie, yeah.
Threes up and one down. Racking with the walkers, walking with the rackers. Threes up and one down. Threes up and one down. Threes up and one down. Racking with the walkers, walking with the rackers.